So, a lot of people ask about my testimony. They wonder how I got saved, and it's a really good question because every Christian has a testimony, whether it's to them, whether they consider it big or small. But I'm going to tell you my testimony, and of course, there'll be something in my eye right before I tell it. Ugh. Anyway, so it was May 5th, 2011. I got saved. I was 17. I'm 21 now. 22 in a couple of weeks, or 4 weeks. And, okay. So, I wasn't really considered a Christian then, obviously. I was more of like a good person, you know, somebody that doesn't kill other people or, physically or, just a good person, who, doesn't steal much. But I got saved that day when my dad decided to call my family, and I lived at home, call us all into the home office, where we studied and had our computers and all that, and he called us in the home office to watch a video. I don't know what the video was, but he called us in there to watch a video where a preacher or a pastor or whoever was at the pulpit was, all I remember was that they were casting things out of his audience. And I don't know why my dad decided to show us that. I don't know why it was that particular video. And I don't know why he was casting things out of his audience in the video. It was stuff like karate and that's all I remember is him saying karate, but there was other things that he said. But before the video began, the guy at the pulpit in the videos said, lean your head back and the spirits that are going to be casted out will come out through your mouth. And I'm like, okay, that's weird, whatever. I'm already upset about having to come in here. I had to pause my music. At 17, music is pretty important to you. I listen to, certain artists, and I'm like, oh, I had to pause my music, come in here, listen to a Bible sermon. So I'm like, fine, I'll get some sleep. So I laid my head back, and I was intending to get some sleep, like, for serious. I was gonna, like, take a nap. And he said, breathe in and out through your mouth. And so I did that. And that's when he started casting things out. And, I don't know. I started breathing really heavy. And, like, just got done running, for miles. And I'm like breathing really heavy. And, the guy was still casting things out, and all of a sudden I jumped up from my chair. I was sitting on a kitchen chair in the office, and I jumped out of the chair and ran, down the hall. And as I was running, because I had to get away from what he was casting out, and as I was running down the hall, I was thinking, well, I could just go right through the front door, but I didn't, because I figured my dad was going to come catch me, and I wouldn't be able to get the lock unlocked in enough time and get out the door. So I did a plan B, which was jump onto my parents' bed, which was which is in the room right next to the front door, and huddle up in the sheets. So I did that, and next thing I know, I was like curled up into a little ball on the sheets, and my dad's like, come on, bro, come on. And he took his arms under my arms, and he dragged me from his bed. It was his side of the bed, and he's like, come on, bro. And after that, I don't know what happened. I fainted, passed out, blacked out, I don't know, but I don't remember being dragged out from the hall. It's probably a good thing, because I would have wrestled from him. And as soon as he got me back into the office where the video was still playing, and he shut the door, I snapped back into it. I'm like, what? And I'm like, why am I back in here? I'm supposed to go through the front door. And he shut it and he locked it. I think it locked from the inside where we were, but I don't remember why I didn't try to unlock it. I think I did. I tried to unlock it, and I was so angry. Guys, so I was so mad at him for, like, dragging me back into the office, and tried to wrestle from my dad, and I told him that I hated him, and I tried to hurt him because that video was still playing and they were casting things out still in the video, and whatever was trying to get out of me or off of me, I hated my dad very much because my dad was, I mean, he was trying to help me. I should have brought some tissues, but all I have is a Christmas card from my friend Holly. Thank you, Holly, for that, by the way. I haven't opened it yet. But I told him that it wasn't me that said that. It was the things that was trying to get out of me. I don't hate my dad at all. I've never hated him before, or my mom, or anybody else. But I wrestled. I mean, I really wrestled. There was like blood on the wall. I mean, like, nobody broke anything, but there was like blood on the wall on the door. And I'm like really tried, man. I'm like, I don't care who dies. I don't care. I want out of here. I want that video to stop playing. I mean, it wasn't, again, me, you know, me saying this as I'm talking to you now. It was the things inside of me. And I'm like, so I just wrestled with my dad, and my dad, you know, he was like doing that, trying to get me under control, not trying to hurt me, you know, try to like really hurt me, but he was just trying to get me under control. And after a while, I just lost my energy, you know, because, you know, I'm only 17. I don't have that, you know, much strength, or I'm not stronger than my dad, obviously, at that age. I'm not stronger than him now, but I'm trying to be. So, weights at the gym. I find myself on the floor. I guess they wrestled me to the floor. My dad had my legs. My sister had this arm, my right arm. My mom had my left arm, and they just kept casting things out of me. They just, like, you know, hate, get out of her, and fear and vanity, and because I had a huge problem with pride and vanity and hate and stuff like that, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff that is unholy and all that. And my dad asked the question, what is your name? What, because I had been screaming for, I had started screaming, and it was going to be that way for another 6 hours. I had screamed for 6 hours straight, and it wasn't me screaming, it wasn't somebody who was trying to hurt me or anything, it was the demons. I'm just going to call them what they are. They're the demons. They were obviously very upset. They didn't want to leave. I wasn't possessed. I wasn't, you know, like you see in the movies, I wasn't possessed. I just had attachments, you know. They just attached themselves to me. I don't know why I wasn't possessed. I don't think I was saved. I didn't act like I was saved at that time. And my dad asked the question, who are you? And it answered, and it said hate. And I'm like, I have hate inside of me? Because half of my brain was, it seemed to be daydreaming, like, why am I going through this? And the other half was, it was like another thing that was inside me that wasn't me, but had been a part of me for so long, was like, I hate that this is happening. I want to continue living my life as I want to live it. And my dad asked that question, and it said hate and pride and vanity and all that stuff. And after that, after 6 hours, after I had stopped feeling these things on my arms, they were on my forearms and right here, and they were on my legs. After I had stopped feeling them on me, I relaxed, and my dad could tell that I was back to being normal again. You know, not screaming or being sarcastic or mean or trying to, like, you know, hurt anybody. He pulled up the Sinner's Prayer it was on Wikipedia, and I repented. I asked Jesus to save me, and I got saved. I don't know if that was the first time or if it was the second time, because I wasn't possessed, but I for sure got saved May 5th, 2011, and I've been saved ever since. I haven't gone back. I I don't listen to the same music. I don't hang out with the same people. I don't have the same thoughts, because that day before I got saved, I considered, maybe I don't want to be a Christian or whatever I was anymore. Maybe I'm just going to forget about this whole God thing. I've never thought those thoughts before. I'm just literally not the same person. It's not saying I don't sin anymore, but I'm just not that person of who I was before I got saved. I hope this helps somebody. I hope I'm not viewed any differently because I have this kind of testimony. I don't want to be viewed as like, oh, is she possessed still, or is she still weird? No, I've been completely saved. But I know a lot of people ask about it, so there you go. That's my testimony. So I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, if you have anything else that you want to know, let me know. I'm not trying to hide anything. I'm not trying to hold anything back. And I also want to let me know that this has helped in some way. I appreciate it. God bless.